everyone. It is Monday morning and this is the first day of a week in the life of an SLP grad student. So I'm driving to school this morning and it's kind of an overcast, dreary day, but that's okay. It's going to be a good Monday. I'm on my way to a morning seminar, and this seminar is on motor speech disorders and concentrating mostly on Parkinson's disease. I'm looking forward to that and I'll let you know how that goes. And yeah, just driving on a Canadian morning. I have my Canadian gloves on. It's kind of chilly out today, so I'll see you later. So this morning before I went to the seminar, I read an article this morning on the CBC that a friend of mine had posted who's also an SLP. And it was on the CBC and it says, "Child who doesn't speak waits 2.5 years for therapy." And the article is directly talking about speech and language pathologists, and it's a very interesting article. I have it in the link below if you want to click on it and read it yourself. But let me know what you think about it, especially SLPs in Ontario. Reading this article brought up a really interesting point that I come across a lot when telling people that I'm becoming an SLP. And the first thing that they say is, "Wow, I've heard the job prospects are pretty much 100% guaranteed," which is interesting. I think people are confusing demand versus funding. From what I've heard and what I've seen around my school and now in my placements outside of the school, the general consensus is, yep, the demand is there for SLPs. People are waiting 6 months, and according to this article, up to 2.5 years for an assessment or treatment. And people are getting angry and kids aren't being seen, adults aren't being assessed. And I agree that, yep, the demand for SLPs is definitely overwhelming. However, the funding for positions isn't always there. So hospitals may only fund one SLP, and it's interesting because sometimes the SLP will have more clients than they are supposed to have. And that's about all I have to say about that. It was a very interesting article to read. The next class was resonance. We had a guest speaker. I learned a lot. I've done genetics in high school and in undergrad. We reviewed things like pedigrees and X-linked recessive syndromes and things like that. A neat tidbit that I learned was mitochondria has its own DNA, and scientists believe this because mitochondria might have been a separate creature at one point, and through evolution might have been associated and embedded within our cells, which was kind of neat to learn. I'm on to my last class of the day, which is tonight, and a night class. So I'll have to make sure I'll be all ready for that, and I'll make one more little clip tonight. So I'm about to edit the Monday video, but I just wanted to let you know that I got back from my night class, which is on special topics, and we're doing AAC right now. And actually we had a AAC talker come in, and his mom showed us a ton of different devices, both low-tech and high-tech. We learned about how to assess people for what type of AAC device and how they're going to use it, and how to work with OTs and other professionals on finding out the best type of device to use. So that was a really neat class. I'm very tired, and I'm just going to edit this video, and that's your Monday day in the life of an SLP grad student.